Hello and welcome to another tutorial, and in this video I'll be showing you how to create a dancehall beat from scratch. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add our drum kit. And the first thing there are three things we're going to need. We're going to need a kick drum, and I'm using the Super Drums 8000 pack from Image Line sample library. So we're going to use a kick drum. Then now we're going to need a closed hi-hat cymbal. You can work with that. And then after that, now we're going to need a snare drum pattern. Alright, so and then now to begin creating our beat in the step 6 sequence, we're going to change our BPM to 110, and we're going to create a basic dancehall beat. Now we're going to create our drum pattern. Alright, so we're going to create a more up-tempo dancehall beat. And next we're going to add our hi-hat pattern. I think for this beat we're going to use a rim shot instead of a and then we're going to add the rim shot now, and that's basically the beat. So that's a basic dancehall beat we're going to use for our up-tempo dancehall song. So in the next video, so the next step we're going to do now is we're going to add our bassline. So to add our bassline, we're going to add a citrus synthesizer. We're going to choose a bass patch. You want something like a sub bass or something deep that can probably cut through the mix. So I'm going to use the deep tool, and then we're going to rename this pattern as beat. And the next, I'm going to create a new pattern and rename and then name that as bass. So we're going to go into the piano roll now to add our bass line. So we're going to scroll down now to find the note. We're going to create it in the C major scale, but we're going to use E minor and A minor. But for the bass line, we only need one note, which is E. And then we're going to add in the basic dancehall pattern. So that's the bass line. I'm going to copy it 3 times. And then the last pattern, we're going to add it on A. Might not sound like much now, but wait till when we add in. And then now let us go into the pattern. So to arrange the beat, we're going to need to arrange it in the playlist window. So what we're going to do now is drop our drum pattern in the playlist. I'm going to copy it a few times to about 8 bars, and then we're going to drop our bass line, and then we'll listen to it now and click song and then press play. Alright, so the next thing now we're going to add now is the main driving force of the beat, and to create a vibe now, and then we're going to be the gated super saw patch and citrus, and then now we're going to create a new pattern, rename this as melody, and go back to the piano roll, and we're going to add the chords. So we're going to use, since we're in the minor chords, it's going to be E minor to A minor. We're going to do it a little bit different. So it's E, G, and D. So alright, there we go. So we're going to create the basic pattern. So go back to pattern mode. Bring it up a high octave. Alright, so what we're doing now is creating the main melody, and what I did was follow the kick pattern to drop the chords, and then underneath it now I add in a little extra notes in between to kind of create a vibe. So here it sounds. So that's the main melody for our beat, and then we're going to copy that 3 more times, and on the last one now we're going to modify the last chord now to add our A. So we're going to drag this up 1, drag that down. So basically what we have now is E minor and A minor as our main notes for the melody. So let's listen to it sounds. So alright, let's still add that now to the playlist window and listen to how it sounds. Click song and then press play. Alright. Not hearing all the things clearly, so I'm going to turn down that, the main melody and the bass. So that's basically the main beat that we're having now. So that's basically the main beat that we have now, and now the next thing now we're going to need to do with this beat now is adding a melody on top of that. So let's just add our melody now. So we're going to add another citrus. So I think I'm going to work with that. So create a new pattern, ARP. So we're just adding other elements on top of this now to basically add layers to the beat to kind of give it a little bit more vibe or more sound. To, wouldn't say fatten it up, but to just basically add more embellishment to the beat to kind of make it more interesting. So we're in the piano roll, we're going to select our so we want something to kind of embellish the whole vibe. Alright, so let's add that in. Let's see how it works. all this is just adding layers on top of layers to complete the beat until we have something final that we can arrange into our entire song. So let's listen it back one more time. Alright, so we're gonna add the snare because when we're listening back to the beat, the rim shot sound kind of sound lost. So the next thing now we're going to do with our basic beat is arrange it into a song. So a song has a basic format: intro, chorus, verse. So for a basic song now we need an intro, we need a chorus, and we need a verse. So because we have an 8-bar loop here, we're going to duplicate that 1, 2 times, and that's basically intro, verse, and a chorus. So we need to separate the verse from the chorus. So we're going to start with the intro and take out the bass, and then let's see what we have. So that's basically it. Everything else will be looped throughout to create the entire song. How many verses depending on how long you want your beat, and then you add some variation to the drums, and that's basically an uptempo dancehall beat. If you have any more questions, please leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That's it from me. My name is Andre Palmer, and representing Remla Productions. And that's it. Yo, God bless.